Joshi. Welcome all of you on my YouTube channel. In this video, we will discuss about the structure of glucose. The general formula of glucose, that is C6H12O6, and the structures which you are observing on your screen. At left hand side, this is the linear structure of glucose. In the glucose, 6 carbon arranged in a linear way, and among these 6 carbon, the carbon number 1 contains aldehyde group, and rest of the carbon number 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 contains hydroxyl group. Among these 5 hydroxyl group, 4 hydroxyl groups are secondary, which present on carbon number 2, 3, 4 and 5, and the hydroxyl group which present on carbon number 6, that is 1 degree, or we can say primary alcoholic group. So when the D-glucose, what are the meaning of D-glucose? This capital D indicates when the carbon number 5th OH group present on right hand side, that configuration is stand for capital D glucose. If this carbon number 5th OH group present on left hand side, in that situation it will be capital L glucose. So this is the meaning of D and L. So when the glucose react with hydrogen in the presence of platinum, that is known as catalytic dehydrogenation, it forms D-sorbitol. And further, when the D-sorbitol react with Hi in the presence of red phosphorus, this is a reduction of glucose, forms N-hexane. So ultimately, in the final step, we can say when the D-glucose react with hydrogen iodide in the presence of phosphorus, it forms an N-hexane. This reaction shows that glucose is not branched. Glucose react with hydrogen cyanide to give cyanohydrin, which indicate that carbonyl group is present in the glucose. Glucose react with hydrogen cyanide, and hydrogen cyanide react with aldehyde group, and aldehyde group is the part of carbonyl group, and the carbonyl group is the shows the nucleophilic addition reaction, and final product is glucose cyanohydrin. So again, this reaction indicates the glucose contains carbonyl group, which is basically aldehyde. Now, bromination of or we can say mild oxidation of glucose with bromine water gives gluconic acid. This means that glucose contains aldehyde group. Again, when the glucose react with mild oxidizing agent like bromine water, its aldehyde group convert into carboxylic acid group, and that compound is known as D-gluconic acid. So again, this reaction explains that glucose contains aldehyde group. Now, when glucose react with acetic anhydride, it forms D-glucose pentaacetate. In this reaction, the 5-acetyl group replace the 5-OH group of glucose and forms D-glucose pentaacetate. This reaction further shows that glucose contains 5-alcoholic group. When glucose performed with stronger oxidizing agent like concentrate nitric acid, it forms D-glucuric acid. In this reaction, along with the aldehydic group as well as the primary alcoholic group, both changes into carboxylic acid, and the product forms that is D-glucuric acid. This reaction again indicates glucose contains terminal primary alcohol. From the above reactions, we can say that glucose have following linear structure, open chain structure, in which 1 aldehyde group, 5 alcoholic group present in glucose. But if we compare the D-glucose structure with D-gluconic acid, again the same thing. This is the structure of D-gluconic acid. This is the structure of saccharic acid. Now, but there are some objection towards the open chain structure of glucose. We can say these are the failure of or limitation of open chain structure of glucose. What are the limitation or which basis we can say glucose do not have open chain structure, or we can say along with open chain structure glucose also have the another structure which is known as cyclic structure of glucose. Now the first objection is glucose does not react with Schiff reagent. Schiff reagent react with carbonyl group and glucose contains aldehyde group. So it means glucose should perform the reaction with Schiff reagent, but glucose performing reaction with hydrogen cyanide but not performing the reaction with Schiff reagent. It means something wrong there. The second objection is glucose does not react with sodium hydrogen sulfide. Again, sodium hydrogen sulfide react with carbonyl group by showing nucleophilic addition reaction and forms sulfide adducts. So if aldehyde group is there, it means glucose must react with sodium hydrogen sulfide. But again, glucose does not react with sodium hydrogen sulfide. Now the third objection is pentaacetate derivative of glucose means D-glucose pentaacetate when it forms when glucose react with acetic anhydride does not react with hydroxylamine. Glucose in open chain structure does not show mutual rotation in order to explain these properties which are not consistent with the open chain structure. A ring structure was proposed for glucose. Mutual rotation means when glucose changes its optical rotation. So these are the four objection towards the open chain structure of glucose. Thank you so much.